Welcome to the B2B Breakthrough podcast. We're here to bring you all the best knowledge, insights, and strategies from e-commerce experts, successful business owners, and the team at Alibaba.com that you'll need to grow your business and achieve your next big breakthrough. I'm your host, Ciara Cristo.
My first prototype was aluminum, and I realized I kind of wanted like this Apple-esque type luxury thing because I realized my product is very unique, meaning if you have a unique product, you really can put kind of your own price tag on it if it has enough value, meaning if the light was $3.99 or $1.99, if you wanted it, right? But then I realized to manufacture aluminum was just going to be way too expensive. And so then I said, well, let's get this thing injection molded. I started getting quotes on that, but I didn't have a supplier. And this is important for my next step, which was meeting Daymond John from Shark Tank. One day, my wife is in our Instagram, and she's like, Justin, Daymond John is following you? And so I got very curious because I'm like, here's this light that I'm trying to invent. I have an aluminum prototype, and I think I'm getting burned out by trying to contact suppliers. They'll probably give me bad quotes, and I don't know what I'm doing. And so I was kind of hesitant to reach out to him, like, Daymond, can you help me? So I reached out in about a month. And I didn't say, Daymond, why are you following me? I just said, hey, big fan of what you're doing. By the way, I invented this light and I don't know what the next step is, but I'm so passionate about it. I think it's a big game changer for creatives. And then he said he couldn't mess with it because of Shark Tank. I said, no problem. Then about a month later, he said, hey, can I have your number? And gave me a phone call. Turns out his daughter, who was 7 at the time, is a big fan of our YouTube, the Mighty McClures, because we're family friendly. And I'm white, obviously. My wife is Nigerian. And his daughter one day said to Daymond, I like this family because the dad looks like mommy, because Daymond's wife is white. And so Daymond started taking a closer look at us. So next thing you know, I'm meeting Daymond face to face. I show him the prototype in person, and he's like, whoa, this could really be something. What type of help do you need? And I said, well, I only want your help if you want to help. So long story short, that's when Daymond put me in touch with one of his suppliers who does some of his Shark Tank stuff. And that's when I got in touch with somebody who could be trusted, who I said, here's my product. I want to get injection molded. And then that's when they also looked at it and they said, oh, we can make this a little bit better. We can do this thing. We can do that thing. We can make it a little bit better. And so meeting Daymond, which is rather fortuitous, got me into that world, which once again got me to kind of a trusted supplier. Fast forward until now, and we're about to have 2,000 units roll out of Ningbo all the way here to the US, and it's time to sell this stuff. And it's so important for people in my space, creatives, YouTubers, or Instagram, TikTok, whatever you do, to not give up because it can be done. It's not as complicated as you think. You just have to really, really focus on it because it can be overwhelming. But if you really, really want to do it, I think I'm proof that it can be done because a few years ago, I had no idea about any of this, but I just sought to really learn something every day. And I knew that I wanted to see my light as a reality that people could buy and purchase and use and hopefully get the same value from that I've gotten.
B2B Breakthrough is produced by Alibaba.com. To find out how Alibaba.com is empowering its customers with the tools, services, and resources they need to grow their business, visit Alibaba.com. And then make sure to search for B2B Breakthrough on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your podcasts. Make sure to follow us so you don't miss future episodes. On behalf of the team here at Alibaba.com, thanks for listening.